Welcome back or welcome to Elements of Aloha, where I talk about things that interest me, affect me, or am very passionate about. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Stumble. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So Stumble is one of NBC's newest sitcoms, and it is a mockumentary that focuses on the high stakes of competitive junior college cheerleading. The synopsis of the show reads: set in the fictional cities of Wichita Flats, Texas, and Hiddleston, Oklahoma, the competitive cheerleading coach tied for winningest cheer champion Courtney Potter is fired from her position after drinking with her squad. She finds a new job as the typing instructor and head coach of the squad at Hiddleston State Junior College and pulls together a team in hopes of winning the championship. Now, there's two main things that make Stumble stand out from one, all of the sitcoms on today, and two, all of the college shows you see today. And the first thing is that it is a mockumentary show set in the world of competitive junior college cheerleading. Normally, when it comes to college shows, you would have your main characters that play a sport, but the sport isn't the main focus of the show. The only college show recently that focuses on sports as the main premise of the show was All American Homecoming that aired on the CW from 2021 to 2024. And usually when it comes to cheerleading being represented in YA shows, it's usually in assistance to football and basketball. Even if you have a main character in a YA show that plays football or basketball, you'll see them play football and basketball and just never show the cheerleaders at all. Which honestly is kind of upsetting because arguably cheerleading is a lot more entertaining to watch than basketball and football. I find cheerleading a lot more entertaining to watch, and it definitely doesn't get the flowers it deserves because cheerleading is a sport. It's not something that people just do in assistance or for decoration. It is a sport. So I'm glad that cheerleading finally is able to be at the forefront of a show, and especially a college show, because we don't really see that often. The second thing I wanted to mention is that the Black leads of Stumble are at the forefront of the show. Now, Stumble has two Black leads, Madonna and DeMarcus, and the show lets you know from the very beginning that they are at the forefront of the team, and they are also at the forefront of the romance when it comes to this show. Now, the second I saw that we had another show that has both a Black male and a female lead, I immediately shipped. I didn't need to see a trailer. I didn't need to see a poster. I didn't need to see nothing. As long as I had that, I knew I had a chance. Then when NBC released the poster for season 1 of Stumble, I saw that Madonna and DeMarcus are right next to each other. And usually when it comes to the posters, it gives you a clue of what's happening in the show. So I had that little nugget. Next thing is I noticed there was a shot in the trailer of Madonna and DeMarcus standing right next to each other. So again, my agenda was fueling. There's another moment in the trailer from the pilot where Madonna is encouraging the team and DeMarcus is just standing there admiring her until she passes out due to her narcolepsy, meaning that she can literally fall asleep at any time. And by that time, the team has been rehearsing for weeks, so they're used to Madonna falling asleep. So once Madonna passes out, DeMarcus was literally the first one to try to help her up. And he was going to until the coach was like, it's okay, just let her sleep. So from them being next to each other in the poster, That shot of them standing next to each other before they're about to go on stage, and that moment of DeMarcus trying to help her up after she fell asleep. That was all I needed to start my agenda. And once the show came out in November, oh, I was not disappointed. So, when Courtney first arrives to Hiddleston to start over and form a new cheer team, the only cheerleader at Hiddleston was Madonna. And that's not something that goes unrecognized. Because even after the team is formed, Madonna is the leader of the cheer team. She's the one at the forefront of the cheer team. She's the one leading the cheers. She's the one encouraging the team. And not only that, she's the one that gets to have the main love story on the cheer team outside of our two coaches, Courtney and Boone. The show has been very intentional about DeMarcus and Madonna being the main relationship on the team from the very beginning. After we meet Madonna, the next person we meet from the cheer team is DeMarcus. And DeMarcus originally started off playing football for Courtney's husband's team at Sammy Davis Senior and Junior College, but he ended up quitting the team. So Courtney convinces him to come cheer for her, and he's the second person we meet on the new cheer team after Madonna. And when it comes to interactions after the cheer team is formed, Madonna and DeMarcus are the first two to interact on the team. Even though the show shows us that DeMarcus can be egotistical and a bit arrogant at times, and he doesn't care what others think, the one thing they made sure to highlight is that the only opinion he cares about is Madonna's. Courtney could be getting on DeMarcus, his fellow teammates can be getting on him, but the second Madonna has something to say, that's when DeMarcus starts to listen. After episode 2 starts and we pick up after Crystal's injury, the team is rightfully calling DeMarcus out for being the reason why Crystal is injured because he forgot to catch her. He was so focused on getting attention that he forgot to catch her. So when Madonna brings up when is DeMarcus gonna apologize to Crystal for being the reason why she's injured, he immediately gets defensive. Even though his other teammates were saying the same thing, he didn't care until Madonna brought it up. And that was part of the catalyst of the whole 180 he takes at the end of episode 2, eventually apologizing to the team and apologizing to Crystal. Then in episode 3, where the Hiddleston Buttons cheer at their football game, DeMarcus is feeling a little insecure about his masculinity because DeMarcus was a former football player and he's on the field, but he's not on the field as a football player. He's on the field as a cheerleader. So when Courtney tries to give him some words of encouragement as a coach, it works on DeMarcus for like 2 seconds. But when the football players start laughing at him, it's back to square one. One thing that DeMarcus says that really stuck out to me was that he thinks that Courtney doesn't really understand DeMarcus. And while DeMarcus is being made fun of by the football players, Madonna takes note of this. So she goes off to go and talk to him. The second he mentions that Courtney doesn't understand DeMarcus, you know who does? Exactly, Madonna. Sometimes the only way to get through to an athlete, especially one that is a football player, is through tough love. Once Madonna is like, are you seriously gonna stand there and let these guys make fun of you? Why don't you show them who a real athlete is? You know you're the best athlete on this field. Why are you letting these guys psych you out? And the second she uses that psychology on him, guess who locks in? DeMarcus. Exactly. Exactly. So they're letting you know again, DeMarcus only cares about what Madonna thinks. Oh, Madonna thinks I'm the reason why Crystal is injured. Okay, I gotta apologize to Crystal. Madonna thinks I'm being a weenie. Okay, I gotta lock in and show these guys who a real cheerleader is. And I really appreciate how their development is on screen because so many times when you have a black ship on a diverse show or a white show, you have to fight for them to get screen time. You have to fight for them to get a good storyline. But when I watch Stumble and I see that not only are the black characters are at the forefront of the cheer team, but they're also the main ship on the cheer team. All their development is happening on screen. Yeah, especially in this day and age. And even though sometimes DeMarcus can get on Madonna's nerves, that doesn't mean she doesn't have his back. Because the second she sees DeMarcus get attacked by his former teammates at their homecoming game, she goes to defend him. And just seeing a black ship, especially a black college ship, get to have proper development on screen, and it's just pure fluff, it's just pure cuteness. They're not being sidelined, they're not being traumatized, it's not struggle love. They're both equally down bad for each other.
They need space to be vulnerable.
I'm a little obsessed with her.
So, as of now, there are 7 episodes of Stumble that are currently streaming on Peacock, and the show airs Friday nights at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time / 7:30 Central Standard Time on NBC. And we need all the views we can get so that we can secure a season 2. And honestly, like, we need more variety, especially on network television shows. Like, it shouldn't have to be we just watch teen dramas on streaming and then by the time you get to cable, it's just procedural. It's like law show, cop show, firefighter show, medical show. Like, we need more stories in that 18 to 25 demographic because we're literally invisible on screen. Anyways, y'all, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe, and check out my last video right here. Anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.